All right. So John, you've got your invitation.
I'll click accept the invitation. All
Make
right,
any
so now I'm at my
decisions.
invitation.
Yeah. You're at your invitation. All right. Uh, and the first thing they're going to ask you here is, how do you want to get your messages? And the first group you're joining here is the main group. Uh, and then there are subgroups. And that's one of the beauties of this platform is that you join the main group and then you can select the subgroups you want to participate in. And
Okay.
since the main group only has announcements in it, you won't get a lot of email on the main group. And of course, everybody gets more email than they want. So that main group is just an announcement platform, and very little email come out of it. The real transactions will take place in the subgroups, but in
All
but
right.
in the main group and in the subgroups, you have these options to determine how you want your the messages that get posted to come to you. So you can, and this lets you control. It's a key feature of this. It lets you control uh, uh, the amount of emails you get. And so one option is the default option you're seeing here is you'll get every email that comes off this main group that gets sent out. And that's probably the way you want this to be, because there's going to be very few of them. It's just the announcements. But let's go ahead and go through the options. Another option is a full featured digest. So you receive up to 12 messages grouped together in one email instead of receiving each email individually. The next one is the same thing. It's just delivered in a different format, rich text versus plain text. Then the next one is a daily summary. So you just get a summary every morning that shows the topics that were discussed the previous day. And then you can select the ones you want to see and ignore the rest of it. Special notices only, and no email. You can actually, but there's no point in joining a group. You don't get any of the email. So on this one,
Yeah. It says you can go to the website and look up things, but
yeah, you can go to the website, but then you wouldn't know what was going on unless you went to the website. Probably
right.
not what you want to do. Certainly not on the main group. So join this group. So go to subgroups.
I am looking.
Upper left hand.
Oh, upper left.
Under
Okay,
home.
right up
Yeah.
there it says
Subgroups.
subgroups.
Now, here are the subgroups with their descriptions. Let's join you to the steering committee down at the bottom. You might want to come back and do some of the others, but just for purposes of demonstrating, let's go ahead and definitely want you there.
Okay.
Hit join this group. Now, this page just gives information about how the group is, the subgroup is set up, and how you would post to it, how you would find it on the web, how you would subscribe and unsubscribe, who owns the group, and how to get help on the group. So it's all right here. And then on the right, you can see the settings, but we'll walk through these settings. So, but that just tells you how this subgroup works. So, but let's join this group. Okay, you are now a member of this group. So click subscription options. So this is the same thing we saw earlier, right? And you got the same choices. But this time, let's go down and do the advanced feature. Advanced, you see the next gray, yeah, there you go. Open that up.
Advanced preferences.
Yeah, open that up. Advanced preferences. Okay. So this lets you further, particularly if you're getting all the emails, this lets you further filter your the emails in a more sophisticated way. So you got here, we've got all messages are selected. So every message is emailed to you according to your email delivery section, except topics or hashtags you've muted. So you can select to mute certain hashtags as they come in, or topics.
Okay.
They come in, you say, I don't want to see any more of those emails. You can select that. But let's go down here, following only, and click that. And let's look at that. Only the messages and topics or hashtags you have chosen to follow are emailed to you according to your email delivery selection. So that means, whether you get every one of them or it's an index or it's a summary, daily summary. And then under that, you've got some options. First messages also. I really like this set of options. So click that one. And then auto follow replies. You automatically follow any topic you start or reply to. So now look what we've done here. We're saying you're going to follow the only messages that are going to be included in your box, however you get them, are going to be things that you have subscribed to in the way of hashtags or topics. That's really not going to prove to be very important. I'm telling you, just because we're not going to end up using topics and hashtags very much, I don't think. But at any rate, this would allow you to filter down to that. But in addition, what we've chosen here is you're going to get the first message in every topic or hashtag. So you'll get every one, but only the first one, unless you select that you want to follow it or you reply to it.
Okay.
So now the way you got this set up, every email is going to come to you directly, one email at a time, except it's going to filter out the second one and subsequent ones on any topic you don't reply to or select to follow. Now,
Okay.
you might want to use this in a subgroup that's got a lot of traffic. But the truth of the matter is, even in this steering group, which is fairly active, it's probably unnecessarily complicated. So let's just go back up there and click all messages. You can change it later if you want to.
Okay.
But now people can see how they can do this. So you can get every email and just and not ignore this preference thing, that's an advanced thing. And you just get every email that goes out. Or you can get a digest, or you can get a daily summary. And then in addition, you can come in here and do these things. And you can go back and do it later if you need to. So save this. Now over on your left hand side, subgroups.
Got to move the Zoom window to
Yeah,
see it.
there you
There
go.
we go. Subgroups.
Yeah. And we're going to be creating more subgroups. But this is the way to get back in and subscribe to another one that you might want to. So let's
Okay.
go back up to the subscriptions under home. Click on it. This is where you get in and redefine your subscription. You can look up the group profile, your delivery history, and so forth. Messages. There aren't going to be any because nobody's posted anything yet. But if you wanted to go in to a subgroup and see what all has been going on, this is where you would go do that. New topic is where you create a topic. New topic if you want to. Then you've got polls, hashtags if you want to use them, chats, directory if you want to see who the members are in a group that you've joined and be able to email those people directly. You can do that there. Calendar, photos, files. So things that pertain to the particular subgroups activities, you can stick in a file folders here. So that's how this platform works, and it just lets you integrate a group in a very efficient way and gives people control over the flow of messages into their mailbox in an easy and rational form. So there it is.
Very good.
You're in. You can just finish joining the subgroups you want and select your mail, and then you
Okay.
just email the group by using its email address. Uh, uh,
So out of my normal email program, I use this ANSA.org or
yep.
-org.groups.io.
Yeah, that's the email address for this main group.
Okay, so
And then the
that's,
email address for each subgroup is set
yeah.
out. Yeah.
So it looks like /G/steering is the steering one.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
that's
thank you.
pretty important right there
Yeah.
to know how to email this. And I guess I can also go in and initiate a message in here.
Yeah.
New topic.
Yeah.
Okay,
There you
so then
go.
it's just like an email.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right.